Sarah Bennett stood frozen in the doorway of the elegant restaurant, her 5-year-old daughter, Lily, clutching her hand. This was a mistake. A huge mistake. "Mom, let's go." Lily tugged on her hand, pointing at the chandelier. Look how sparkly. Sarah's babysitter had canceled at the last minute, and she'd been about to cancel the blind date her sister had arranged when Lily had overheard and insisted on coming along. "Mommy, you said you were going to meet a new friend. I want to meet him too." Now, looking at the upscale restaurant filled with well-dressed couples, Sarah regretted not canceling. She wore a simple beige dress, the nicest thing she owned, and Lily was in her favorite pink dress with grass stains onto him. "We should leave," Sarah whispered. But Lily had already spotted something. "Mom, look. That man has a little boy. Maybe they can be our friends." Sarah followed her daughter's pointing finger to see a man in a gray suit sitting at a table with a young boy. Maybe 6 or 7 years old. The man was handsome, maybe in his mid-30s, and was patiently cutting his son's steak while the boy chattered away. "Lily, we can't just..." But Lily was already walking toward the table, pulling Sarah along. "Excuse me," Lily said to the man, her voice carrying that complete lack of filter that only 5-year-olds possess. "Are you supposed to meet my mom? She's on a blind date and her friend canceled, so I came instead. Do you have a blind date too?" The man looked up, surprised, then smiled warmly. "Actually, yes. I'm supposed to meet someone named Sarah. Is that your mom?" Sarah felt her face flush. "I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm Sarah. My babysitter canceled, and Lily insisted on coming. I should have called to reschedule. Don't apologize." The man stood and extended his hand. "I'm Michael, and this is my son, Oliver. My babysitter canceled too." Oliver looked at Lily with interest. "Do you like dinosaurs?" "I love dinosaurs. My favorite is the Triceratops." "Mine too." Michael and Sarah exchanged glances, his amused, hers mortified. "Well," Michael said, "we could both leave and try to reschedule. Or we could embrace the chaos and have dinner together. All 4 of us. I don't want to impose, Mom. Please." Lily was already sitting in the chair next to Oliver. "Oliver knows about dinosaurs. Can we stay?" Sarah looked at Michael, who shrugged with a warm smile. "Honestly, this is better than any blind date I've been on in the past year. At least it's honest." They sat down together, and what should have been an awkward disaster turned into something unexpectedly wonderful. The children bonded immediately over dinosaurs, then moved on to comparing their favorite cartoons. Michael and Sarah talked while managing the chaos of 2 energetic children in a fancy restaurant. "I'm a single dad," Michael explained. "Oliver's mother left when he was a baby. Decided motherhood wasn't for her. I'm so sorry." "Don't be. We're better off." "What about you?" "Widower. Lily's father died in a construction accident when she was 2. Sarah watched her daughter laugh with Oliver. "It's been just the 2 of us for 3 years now. That must be incredibly hard." Some days are harder than others, but she is my whole world." Over dinner, Sarah learned that Michael ran a tech company, though he downplayed its size. He was kind to the waitstaff, patient with both children when they knocked over a water glass, and genuinely interested in Sarah's work as a pediatric nurse. "You must see a lot of difficult situations," Michael said. "I do, but I also see resilience. Kids are remarkably strong." Sarah smiled at Lily. "They teach me more than I teach them." Oliver tugged on Michael's sleeve. "Dad, can Lily and her mom come to our house? We have a tree house." "Oliver, that's not," Michael started. Lily joined in. "Mom, can we see the treehouse?" Sarah and Michael looked at each other, and something passed between them, an understanding, a connection. "How about this?" Michael said. "It's too late tonight, but maybe next weekend we could all go to the park. The 4 of us." "I'd like that," Sarah said. Over the following months, they dated as a unit, Sarah and Lily, Michael and Oliver. They went to parks and museums, had pizza nights and movie nights. The children became inseparable, and Sarah and Michael grew closer. "This isn't how I imagined dating again," Sarah told Michael one evening after the kids had fallen asleep during a movie at his house. "Better or worse? Different. But good, different. With Lily's father, we had time alone before having a child. Time to just be a couple. We don't have that. Do you miss it?" Sarah thought about it. "Sometimes. But I also like this. I like that you see me as a package deal. That you don't expect me to hide the fact that I'm a mother first. Love that you're a mother first. I love watching you with Lily, and I love that you treat Oliver like he matters. Not like he's an obstacle to dating me." 3 months into their relationship, Michael invited Sarah and Lily to his house for dinner. As they pulled up, Sarah's mouth fell open. This wasn't a house, it was a mansion. "Michael, what exactly do you do?" Michael looked embarrassed. "I should have been more upfront. I run Sterling Tech. We develop software for weight." "Sterling Tech? That's $1 billion company, yes?" Sarah got out of the car slowly. "You're a billionaire." "Technically, yes. But Sarah, I didn't tell you because I wanted you to know me. Just Michael, not my bank account." Lily was already running toward Oliver, who was waiting at the front door. The children disappeared inside, leaving the adults to talk. "Why didn't you tell me?" Sarah asked. "'Cause every woman I've dated in the past 5 years wanted the money. They tolerated Oliver as a means to an end. You're the first person who's seen us as a package deal worth having, who's loved my son for who he is. I do love Oliver. He's a wonderful kid, and he loves you and Lily. Sarah, these past 3 months have been the happiest of his life, of our lives." Michael took her hands. "I was going to tell you about the money soon. I just wanted you to know me first." Sarah was quiet, processing. Then she started laughing. "What's funny? I've been worried about bringing you to my tiny apartment, about you seeing my old car and my thrift store furniture, and you're a billionaire who's been slumming it at pizza places with us. I haven't been slumming it. I've been living, really living, for the first time in years." 6 months after that first chaotic dinner, Michael proposed in a park where all 4 of them were having a picnic. He got down on one knee in front of both children. "Sarah, you and Lily changed our lives. You showed us what family could look like. Oliver and I don't want to just date you. We want to be your family. Will you marry me?" "Say yes, Mom." Lily bounced excitedly. "Please say yes," Oliver added seriously. "Dad's been practicing this speech for weeks." Okay. Sarah said yes through happy tears. At their wedding, both children stood with them as flower girl and ring bearer. In his toast, Michael told the story of that first dinner. "My son and my wife's daughter crashed our blind date. What should have been a disaster became the best night of my life, because they showed us what we were really looking for. Not romance for romance's sake, but family, partnership, a team. Sometimes the best relationships don't start with candlelight dinners for 2. Sometimes they start with chaos, spilled water, and 2 kids talking about dinosaurs. And sometimes that chaos is exactly what we needed." Years later, when Oliver and Lily were teenagers, Lily asked about that first night. "Weren't you embarrassed, Mom?" "That I just walked up to his table." "Mortified," Sarah admitted. "But you did what kids do. You saw someone you wanted to be friends with, and you went for it. You taught me something that night. That sometimes the best things happen when we stop worrying about looking perfect and just embrace the messiness of real life." Michael added, "Your mom showed up to a blind date with a 5-year-old in a grass-stained dress. She could have pretended to be someone else, someone without complications. Instead, she showed me exactly who she was. That's courage. And that's what I fell in love with." Sometimes blind dates work out best with +2s. Sometimes babysitter cancellations lead to family formations. Sometimes a little girl pulling her mom by the hand leads everyone exactly where they need to be. And sometimes the chaos of children crashing a date creates the perfect foundation for a lifetime of love. If this story touched your heart, please like and share it. Subscribe for more stories about embracing imperfection and finding family in unexpected ways. Leave a comment about when chaos led to something beautiful. Your stories inspire us all.